Okay, so for this video, we are going to focus on work. Okay, so work. The definition of work is the product of force and displacement of an object in the direction of the force. Okay, so we are going to get back to this later. Okay, but now we go to the formula first. So W is work or work done. Okay, so work done, the formula for work done is force times distance or force times displacement. Okay, so where F is the force and D is the distance or displacement. Here, you have to focus on this word. The distance has to be parallel to the force. So, for example, if we have an object here, okay, and then we have the force acting downwards, so the distance that we use to calculate the work done by this object has to be in this direction. So this is what meant by parallel to the force. Okay, for example, for the first question, as we can see here, this object, let's say this is 1 kg. Okay, so 1 kg, actually 1 kg doesn't matter in this question. Okay, anyway, you have this object and then you try to pull this object and you use 10 Newton. So 10 Newton is your force. Okay, so you pull this object from this position to this position. So it has displaced or it has changed its position by 50 centimeter. So to calculate the work done, what you have to do is F times distance. So your force is 10 and then your distance you have to change to meter. So you get 0.5 meter. So your force times distance is 5, which is the work done. So the unit for this one is joule. Okay, so the unit for work done is joule. Okay, if your distance is in meter. Okay, so as you can see here, based on the formula and also the definition of work, it has to be in direction of the force. For example, in here, we pull this box or this object to the right. Okay, so this is the direction. So the displacement or the distance has to be in this direction. Okay, so this is what meant by the same direction of the force or distance parallel to the force. Okay, if you go to question number 3, as you can see here, if you pick this object up to this position, okay, the force, if this is 1 kg, this is the mass. Okay, the mass is 1 kg and then you change this mass to weight because you want to get the value for the force. Okay, so from mass to get weight, W equals to mg. So your mass is 1 kg and your gravitational acceleration is 10. So 1 times 10, you get 10. So this is actually 10 Newton. So in this question, it is trying to test you whether you know which is the direction or which is the distance suitable to use in this question. So if we have force 10 Newton, direction of the force is downwards. Why is it downwards? Because 10 Newton is weight, gravitational force. So if the direction is downwards, so the most suitable distance to use is 4 meter because it is in the same direction. So here your work done is force, which is 10 times 4, which is 40 joule. So this is how you solve this question. Okay. So in conclusion, work done is the product of force and displacement of an object in the direction of the force. So the formula is force times distance, that is parallel to the force. And then we have the unit for work done is joule. Make sure to use the unit joule. Everything from the force has to be in Newton and then the distance has to be in Newton. Then only you can get the work done in joule.